Welcome to another SDW video, another reaction of SDW. Welcome again to another video, a reaction of SDW. Did The Rock change WWE forever? Justin Walker, an incredible content creator, go check him out. I've just subscribed to him, you should subscribe too. Alright, let's just get into this video.
20-minute video from The Rock changing the wrestling industry? And how did we get from here? That's hard time. That's hard time. To here.
I have a lot of things I want to get off my chest.
And finally to here.
Last year at WrestleMania. What's the technical term? Oh, you shit the bed.
Maybe you were one of the millions who watched The Rock's social media masterpiece roasting Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins and furthering the rivalries heading into WrestleMania 40. The result was a tactile, real-feeling, line-blurring promo that could never be reproduced in a wrestling ring, complete with swearing. No swearing, no swearing, no swearing. But how is Rock the
Alright, people, let's go throw stuff.
Lewis, his manager
Damn,
Billy Sandow, and Joseph Toot Smut, that's fun to say, created the concept of continuity in professional wrestling.
This goes way
The idea was
back.
to keep crowds coming to venues week after week.
It's very
to
descriptive, I have to say, by this guy.
But by the 1930s,
Got some good stuff, man. Got some good stuff, man. It's quite great if you think about it.
Some personalities varying wildly depending on the locale they were wrestling in. By 1947, professional wrestling had finally arrived on national television. Programs like Hollywood Wrestling proved to be a boon for the industry, and as a byproduct, wrestlers were forced to maintain consistent characters in and out of the ring. But what does any of this have to do with the landscape of modern wrestling? Well, the mastermind of pro wrestling continuity and Toot Smut eventually teamed up with Vince McMahon Sr. to form the Worldwide Wrestling Federation. That's the company that would later become the World Wrestling Federation, and then eventually World Wrestling Entertainment. Under McMahon and then
I know about that.
his son
Vince McMahon Sr.
McMahon, wrestling promos were used to regularly forward storylines and
Makes sense.
rivalries between superstars.
If you know the
Each
McMahon
character would
situation,
bring their unique personalities,
he's originally from the
catchphrases,
McMahons, originally came from
their work on
Ireland.
the mic, and some of the most memorable work elicited a call and repeat type action from the crowd around them.
Give me a hell yeah. Finally, The Rock has come back to Montreal.
And as time went on through the 1980s and 1990s, and then into the 2000s, promos in the WWE became more and more. In an appearance on his wife Renee Paquette's podcast, The Sessions, John Moxley, the former Dean Ambrose, told her that's why WWE promos suck, because they jam 5,000 words in there that aren't necessary. And as the world shut down in 2020 and crowds were unable to attend live events, scripting in pro wrestling started changing. With no loud crowd noise, the storylines continued into the ring, where superstars' motivations and thoughts played out through dialogue during matches. Production's on-camera microphones picked up the words exchange between the competitors while they were battling it out. This was a notable change, and it fed directly into the success of the Bloodline storyline. In 2022, things reportedly changed further as Paul Triple H Levesque took over the head of creative for WWE. PW Insider reported that rules on promos were being loosened.
You could see that, the rules in promos, I will just talk about this a little here.
The reported loosening of promo-based rules in the company. The Rock's 21 minutes...
The rules on promos, this is completely agreeable. The rules on promos, the way they're done, they feel more real, they feel more... They don't feel that scripted anymore, they feel more organic and feel more better. With Vince involved, they felt always scripted, because that's how he wanted things to be, scripted. He wanted it to be that's what was the situation, and it wasn't working, because what he wanted people to say, it's not gonna be that fun and entertaining. Most of the times it sucked. Sometimes it was good, but every time everybody else knew, it was like shitting the fucking bed. Alright, moving on. It is like absolutely dog shit. Absolutely dog shit. Moving on.
Social media promo represents what might be a sea change in the industry. Throughout the history of pro wrestling on television, performers had to fight for screen time to advance their stories and to build rivalries. But on digital media, there are no limits. If If a
That is
superstar
true.
didn't get promo time on Raw or SmackDown, they can get on Instagram or TikTok to say what needs to be said.
Saying what needed to be said.
Now, it's not immediately
Nah, not
clear
the guy.
how
It's
much
so
say
real to me, damn
WWE
it.
had in The Rock's promo. For all we know, Triple H was standing behind the camera directing him. But being a TKO board member, it's hard not to imagine that he got some creative freedom. The resulting millions of views, however, are undeniable. Modern superstars can just rent what looks like a very nice Airbnb in Phoenix, Arizona to push their storylines to new heights. The resulting promo, in the case of The Rock, was seen by 6.2 million people on X alone. The way people take in pro wrestling is changing. With so many catching highlights on WWE's social media platforms rather than tuning in to USA or Fox to watch a whole show, the result is an eye-watering 100 million subscribers on the WWE's YouTube channel alone. For context, a reported 2.5 million people were watching SmackDown on March 1st when The Rock and Roman Reigns returned to the show. That's the same number of people that viewed The Rock's promo on Instagram alone. Various articles analyzing the video and countless think pieces later, Dwayne Johnson might have just changed the landscape of storytelling in professional wrestling as we know it. And he finished the whole thing the way most of his memorable work has finished for nearly 26 years.
If you smell what The Rock is cooking.
What do you think? Are digital and social media promos the wave of the future in pro wrestling? Sound off in the comments if you haven't already. Take a look at this video where I compare the
I would
Marvel
agree.
Cinematic Universe's Infinity Saga.
We just
to the
watched this
WWE
video some time ago, man.
And subscribe for some more nerdy deep dives and cool conversations with
I want to try you guys to subscribe to this guy too. Has some dope content, I have to say. Anyways, tell me if you want more reactions. There's some stuff I feel like I need to react to more. So yeah. Anyways, Spade's out, SDW's out. A great video. Gotta react. It was 7 minutes long. It took. We had to go in more detail. Anyways, Spade's out.